What's up, my FPV pilots? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Michael with Flyzone Drone, and boy do we got a great video for you, for all you beginners out there that are just wanting to learn FPV and how to build and repair and all that good stuff. Now we're going to be doing the replacement on the all-in-one flight controller and a few modifications on this Tinyhawk 2 Freestyle quad here. So without further ado, we're going to jump right into the video, and we're going to hand this off over to my brother Sergio, because I won't be doing the repair on this flight controller because I'm going to be too busy being out and shooting some more footage for the channel. So without further ado, let's give it to Sergio and let's pass it over to him.
What's good, guys? This is Sergio from Flyzone Drone. Today I am going to repair my brother's Emax Tinyhawk 2 Freestyle. We received a new board. He received a new board, and the new motors, two new motors, which is here, the 700 kV motors, and then the new Tinyhawk 2 Freestyle all-in-one flight controller. And then we got some 2.5 propellers, and we have the Tinyhawk 1103 7000 kV motors. We have two, and which is these two are still good. And right now we're gonna just replace the old board, which I already did, and we're gonna put the new board in. Okay, let's get right into it, guys. First thing I need to do is get these. Actually, these my brother got. They're from, he purchased this from Amazon, and he'll put the link below. These are the telescope glasses, so you can see right through the boards very closely. And which one is this? This is 3 times more. Look at this. This is the one that's good. This is, so you have different range sizes. So this is the glasses, the goggles that he got, which is really nice. What we're gonna do now, we're gonna stick this bad boy right in, just like that. You can adjust, and you have a little light here. See that? And then you just put it on. You just put it on. So yeah, you can buy this at Amazon. He purchased it at Amazon, which is cool. I like it. He'll put the link down below if you guys want to purchase one. I recommend it. It's really good. It saves you a lot of headache. So you can see directly every detail you're doing when you do the soldering, and you can see what part it's bad, what's burned out. I really recommend this, guys. This is worth it. So there's a link below. You guys can purchase it. Okay. Right now, let's get to this. Replace the board and the motors. Okay. So, how this board is gonna go. This is the front. This is the front of the quad. This is the front nose. This is the back. Okay. So how we put this flight controller. This flight controller here, I don't know if you guys can see that. There you go. Flight controller. See? Okay. Alright. So the front has to face this way. Because if you can see here, it says motor 1, motor 2. You can see the label right there. Let me get the you see we're a little reading right here. Let me check, let me show you guys. Hold on, let me see. Okay, right there. You see where it says motor 1, M1, motor 2, motor 3 right there, and then motor 4. The front is always facing this way, because if you look at your VTX cable that sticks out that way, that's where the front is, because it's not this way. Okay, the VTX is the front is this way, because you gotta look at your VTX here. It's always on this side of the arrow that way. So what you do is you put this in like this, like that, and then after we're done doing the installation, after the motors is soldered and everything else, then we have to remap the motors. We have to remap them on Betaflight. Okay, and I will show you guys that as well. So let's get this thing going, guys. I'm going to show you guys how to do this. Let's grab okay, we have one, which is what you're gonna do is just slide these rubbers in first, like so. Then we'll grab the other one, slide it in right in there. Is that thing in there? I don't know. I don't think it's in there. Oh, there we go. Oh. Now we slide these. We slide those first. Let's grab the other one. And it's always good to have extra spare parts when they send you these. That's a good thing. I like when they send you extra goodies. Okay, so let's put the other two rubber grommets. One there. And let's go one, then this one. Okay, you can see that all of them are in there. Oh, one fell off. Where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, right there. Okay, so let's put this one back in. And there you go, guys. If the rubber grommets, that's how you have to put your rubber grommets. Always put them first, and then put them on top of your board, like so. So what you're gonna do, you see these screws, the little screw threads that's sticking out here. You slide those right in between the rubber grommets, right in the hole, to hold in place. There we go. We got that put in already. See? Guys, this is easy peasy, guys. Don't get confused. It's a very easy peasy installation. Okay? Let's move these out of the way. Later we're gonna put this antenna attached to the frame, wire tie it. So VTX is going to, actually he's gonna keep this for now, but eventually we will upgrade the VTX for with Lollipop. Okay, we're gonna replace this one and put the Lollipop one with the new VTX board. So that's gonna be in the future video. So right now we have the board installed. Now let's put the those plastic nuts. And what you do is let's put this in first, and then actually, you know what? Let's hold off on that, guys. Let's just do the soldering first on the motors, and then we'll put the nuts in. So that way we don't burn the nuts with the soldering, because they're plastic, and then if you burn them, then you're screwed. Let's do it this way. Okay. Let's get the other motor out. We're gonna install these motors first, and then do the soldering, and then we'll put these last. Okay. I want to put these last because I just want to get this over with and soldering, and then on the end of the video we'll put these. Got one. Let's grab the other one. Okay, you got these out. Let me take this motor out because I don't want to burn them when you do the soldering. Always have the props off. Don't forget, don't get the screws mixed up. If you see the long, you know those are for your props. So, put these where you can see in a safe spot. Okay. What I want to do is now, since these standoffs are burned, I want to replace these because these are not going to want it. He's a very picky person. I'm gonna take this one off too because this is burned too. Okay, we put all of them in. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna tin these wires first. Always tin them first. Well, these are already tinned from the factory. We don't need to tin them, guys, because they're already tinned from the factory, which is cool. That's a good thing. Okay, let's do the soldering, guys. Okay, what I'm gonna do is, and remember, always, it doesn't matter which wire goes where. You can put this wire on the first pad or second pad or third pad. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Okay, so let's get this thing going. Let's put some flux on the pad. I'm looking for my brush. Okay, I'm gonna get some flux. I'm gonna brush the flux. We don't have to put too much. Let's tin the pads and then we'll put these in right now. Remember, always clean your tips. I'm gonna put my goggles, my glasses on, the telescope glasses on. Put the tip on the pad. Two. We got 3 of them in there. I mean, you can also put the tip, the soldering on the tip of your soldering tip, your iron, and then you just do a little tap. Tap, 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 tap. You can even go like this, and bam, you're done, all one shot. You see that? Do it on the other side. I like to do this one, it's much easier. And what you do is just rub it across. Don't be afraid. Go small. And just, when you're done. And you just swipe it, boom, you're done. Now let's see. See, now you can see the they're not touching. They are not touching. Okay, it's good. Just one tap, guys. One tap. Bam, done. One tap. One tap. One tap, done. Okay, so we got all of them in. Make sure they're not touching, which is good. One thing I don't like is that last one. The last one, I need to fix this one. Also, guys, always check the bottom of it when you do the soldering. Make sure if you see in the bottom where I solder the wires, make sure there's not too much underneath and touching the other one. They get contact. Okay, if you can see, you see that other one. I'll make sure it's not touching, which is what. Right in between these wires here inside is another from the underneath pad. Make sure they're not in contact. You see that? Now from the bottom plate underneath this board where we installed these wires on top, which they're not contact. You see how they're separated from each other? That's what you want to look for. If you see any soldering from the bottom that's touching the other ones in between those three, there's gonna be a short. Make sure you guys double check that after you do the soldering on top of those ESC motors there. So we got these beautiful. Now that's done. So now let's install the battery lead, the bottom of the flight controller. So what I'll do is pull this out. And you'll see positive and negative. Positive pad, negative pad. Positive pad, negative pad. Positive pad, negative pad. Let's do those. Let's put some flux. Let's tin those. It's going to be really quick. For big pads, I always like to do little circle motions. Let's add a couple more. There you go. Do you see the positive and the negative pad? Nice and clean. Make sure you guys double check that as well. Now let's put the positive wire go to the positive. The red wire. Remember, red's always positive, and black, which is here, is negative. So you have to match it. Red, positive right there, and then negative, which is black, goes next to the positive, which is the negative. Right here. Okay? Go. Now we have that installed. Now what you're going to do with this battery, you want this battery to hang from the back. What you're going to go like this. Slide it underneath. And just come from the back. I'm gonna put a shrink tube, but I'm gonna have my brother do that. Okay, the little shrink wrap, because you don't want any metal contact with other stuff when you're flying. If you crash, that's why he's gonna do that. Okay, let's put the standoffs and the camera. Let's take the first standoff. So I would like to put the wires behind the standoff, away from the motor. I mean, by the board. Away. I don't like to put the wires around there because then if you could crash, you could probably one of your wires. So I do away from underneath. Let's put the screw in first and then put the standoff. One. And you see how I have the wires away instead of going this way. I like to hide it from behind it so that way it doesn't get caught or get cut off while you're flying. with the props. So I keep it away. And then when you put the wire tie, you see that? It holds in place, so it'll be fine. That's one. Let's put the other stand off. Okay, guys, we have everything. Look how nice and clean that is. I put this one here like this. So, see how the wire is away from the back and the wire is away from the front here. So nothing gets caught by when you're flying with the prop, so it doesn't cut your wires. So what you gotta do is put the wire ties here and here, and you're good to go. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the bolts. Let's put the bolts. Let's put this plastic nuts. They'll hold the flight controller. I'm just going to put them on top. And then use a tool. Alright, so we'll put the bolts in. You use this little tool and you turn it very gentle because these are plastic. Okay, guys, I'm gonna show you some tips for you guys to know. If you do lose one of these plastic or vinyl nuts and you can't find them and you don't have them anymore, well, you can grab one of your old spare part from your Tinyhawk, which is a standoff, and it's got the same size thread that's inside there, the same size bolt. And what you can do is you can take it and cut it. You can take a piece, cut it, and that way you could use it for your boat. And what I did here is I already cut this one and made a boat out of the standoff. You cut it out. That's another tip. So easy. So now what you do, now we put that on there. There you go, guys. Look at that. I just made it to a boat. Look at that. It's perfect. That's all done. Now what we're gonna do is install the camera. Okay, guys, we're gonna put the camera in now. We have the camera. Let's put these plates up. We got all of them in. There we go, guys. Yeah. And now you can tighten these. Whatever position you want your camera, so I'm gonna put up like that. And then you hold the camera, tighten it one side, and you tighten one on the other side. And there you go. Now if you want to change direction your camera, you can loosen it and play what you want the camera to be at, and then screw tight again, and that's it, and so on. Okay, so there it is. Now what we're gonna do is we're going to put the 3D prints, and then we'll put the top cover and the props, and that's it. And then we'll do this configuration in beta flight. Now let's take one. You can take one out. If you guys want to purchase this 3D print, you can go to st.com. Okay, there you go, guys. With the skids, the 3D skids on the bottom of the Tinyhawk. Look at how beautiful it is. Voila, voila. Okay, now let's put the top plate. Let's put this always the back. This is for the battery mount, to mount your battery, to hold in place, so when you strap them they don't move, they don't slide around. Keeps them in place. Now there we go, right here. Now let's put the screws in. There you go, guys. Look at that. Oh, maybe I should add something. Maybe when he's finished, he sees it. Let's put this little nice logo here, guys, just like this. There you go. That's cool. Okay. Now we're gonna put some zip ties here to hold this wire, zip ties here to hold this wire, and then we'll put the props. Okay? Okay, let's I'm gonna make this neat here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do it this way. This one neat. I like to put more closer in. I just gotta put tape. We'll just do it that way. I'm gonna cut these two in half. Two pieces. There you go. We put tape. Look at that. Nice, clean, little Tinyhawk belt. I replaced the motor, the two motors, the flight controller, all in one. I even put the 3D print. Everything looks brand new, clean. So, that's it. And eventually I'm going to put something here to cover my brother's board for the debris to go there. Or you can go buy those sticky foam pads you can buy and just put it back here just to cover it. I mean, you could do it that way too. I'm gonna modify this to go like this, but all you can do, I got an idea. I got another tip for you guys. I got another tip, okay? If you wanna hold this, what you can do is, if you wanna hold it up like that, you can put zip tie. We're doing right now. We'll put a zip tie that we're doing right now. You go like that, underneath. Put this. Slowly turn this. Cut this off. And then you stick that in there. Bada bing, bada boom, people. You just did that. You could do it this way too, if you want. It's not bad. It's just a Tinyhawk. It's a little drone. Look, it still looks good. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Okay. Let's put the pops. Put the black props, huh? Let's put the black ones. Let's put the black ones. Black. So this one goes here. This goes. Remember, one this way, this way. So this has got to face. So go this way. This got to go that way. So if your pops turn this way, this ball thing has to be facing this way. So it's pop in. Same here. You see the edges facing away? And same thing here. If you turn this way, backwards, you make it look, pretend that this is the front. And look. Facing in the back is also facing that way, like as in the front, because the pump's turning. Now there you go. Now we put the screws in. But first, before I put the screws, we're gonna put in beta flight because we want to see where the more directions, if they're going the right direction. Which I doubt they won't. They're not gonna go. Probably one of those two motors that we replace is not gonna go the right direction. Maybe all of them because we just put a new all-in-one flight controller. So we have to remap them, and then I'll put the screws in. But look, that's how it looks. It looks nice, huh? Okay, let's go to beta flight. Now let's check motor number 1. Yep, we got that right. No, motor number 2. We have that one. It's correct. Motor number 3. That's correct. And then number 4 is the last one. And we're good to go.
So there you have it. Hopefully you enjoyed the video and you did learn something today. If you did and you did like the video, make sure you do hit the like button on the way out. And if you do have any questions or comments, please post them below. We'll be more than happy to help you out on any questions that you guys may have. With that said, guys, we thank you for stopping by. Fly safe, fly smart, and we'll see you in the next one.